Hello, my name is Andrew Mortarelli, and the company I will be discussing today is John-Bosco. John-Bosco is a company in the aerospace and defense industry. John-Bosco's mission statement is people working together as a global enterprise for aerospace industry leadership. The mission statement reveals a very critical element of this company. It shows that John-Bosco is not all about the production of mechanical products in any case. The company values the creation of long-lasting links amongst the people and stakeholders it comes in contact with. Various components emerge from this mission statement. 1. Improving people's lives. 2. Global reach. 3. High quality products. 4. People empowerment. John Bosco's three main organizational goals are: the first is of these elements is planning, which involves to the future to determine the best way to attain organizational goals. 2. The second element of managing is organizational. Fail looks at this elements in terms of arrangement of human resources as the employees and the evaluation of these employees. Sorry about that. The third element is the common element of management. This is the element in which through the managers set tasks for the employees in order to meet organizational goals. So this is all very important and successful factors to being good in the aerospace and defense industry, as you need to be organized to make sure you know exactly how your employees are managing their products, planning into exactly how much time and effort goes into these products you're making, as aerospace and Air Force crafts are a very big deal, and safety comes first in these, and management, as you want to make sure your management is good to make sure your employees are doing their job and not just messing around. John Bosco's core values are integrity, quality, safety, insurance, diversity, inclusion, trust and respect, corporate citizenship, stakeholder success. In John Bosco's workplace, we're going to have our workplace behaviors: lead with courage and passion, make customer priorities our own, invest in our team, and empower each other with win with speed, agility, and scale, collaborate with care and honesty, reach higher, embrace change, and learn from failure, deliver results with excellence, live the John Bosco values. Our business imperative is deliver superior value to customers, employees, shareholders, and communities. So this just relates back to basically our first value, where we really care about our employees, as we care about everyone. We want to give the best to our customers, employees, shareholders, and communities and partners. John Bosco's team management. Our team manager is a 9-9 on the scale, which team manager is characterized by high concern for both production and people. This at John Bosco, the type of manager we believe that the best way to achieve organizational goals is through interdependent action of committed, talented, and satisfied individuals. Not surprisingly, quoted by Blake and Moulton, believe that all managers within an organization should adapt a team management approach, because such an approach can avoid maximum concern for both production and people. Also, here at John Bosco, we want to have our employees be happy. We want to have them work for us. So we compromise with them, basically saying if they want to work at home for certain hours, they can. They can work outside of work and work at home, because we know a lot of stuff occurs outside the workplace, and we're not gonna hold anything against our employees, as we're all human beings. Here at John Bosco, we use the Lickett system, IV, a participative organization, provides a sharp contrast to the other systems, and its systems for organization decision making is referred by every organizational member, and goals are set by complete work groups. So at John Bosco, since we are a very diverse company, we have a lot of work groups trying to update our Air Force and industry projects. Controls exercised at all levels of the organization, communication extensive, including upward, downward, and horizontal interaction. At John Bosco, everyone talks to everyone, and every type of employee is valued the same. We really encourage communicating through all types of our employees. This contributes to all organizational members are strongly valued. Employees are rewarded through the satisfaction of a wide variety of needs. So one of the reasons why we do this is because our CEO is talking to one of our lower level employees. This makes the lower level employee feel really proud of themselves that they're talking to the CEO, and that they feel like they have a big part in the job. We want to make sure everyone is rewarded and feels that they contribute to every project we do. And that's why our communication and organization approach is very big at John Bosco, as the approach includes all direction and takes place in team-based settings in the human resource organization. At John Bosco, we really like to have everyone on our team involved to make sure, like I said, that they're a part and we really value our customers and our employees. At John Bosco, some human resource benefits are so our compensation benefits are equal pay for equal work at John Bosco, base pay, incentive pay, and recognition. Our lifetime benefits at John Bosco are paid time off, paid parental leave, adoption assistant, and our John Bosco discount program. It saves money on various items. Our career benefits at John Bosco, our Learning Together program, digital learning resources, and employee development programs, meaning our employee development program is pretty cool because it means basically if someone starts off at the lower totem pole, they can kind of work their way up throughout the years. So once you get to like eventually if you start working 10 years, you can become manager in that specific field you were in as you've been working at the company for a while. And as long as you place well on the test and show improvement, you can work your way up, which is pretty cool. Um, Financial benefits, our financial security benefits, our retirement benefits, tax advantage accounts, life insurance and accidental insurance, short and long term disability insurance, student debt resources for all our employees that went to school, and now we're trying to pay off the student debt, which is really good. At John Bosco's culture, we want our culture to be somewhat similar to the Boeing Company's culture. I want John Bosco to be committed to a set of core values, not only to define who we are, but also serve as guideposts to help us become the company we'd like to be. At John Bosco, we basically mock the excellent organizational culture and aspire to live these values every day of integrity, quality, safety, diversity, inclusion, trust, respect, corporate citizenship, and stakeholder success. And our values are people working together as a global enterprise for aerospace and defense leadership, as that's how we want to become the best. We will harp on integrity, quality, safety, diversity, and inclusion, trust, respectful corporate leadership, and stakeholder success. These values that we harp on will get us to the excellent organizational culture, which means basically we are working to our culture, and that culture is the culture we believe in. And when you believe in the culture you want to work to, that's when you perform the best amount of work you perform. At John Bosco, we'll be actively recruiting by having job fair. We will be posting on job fairs, attending internship careers, as we will attend the University of Kentucky Careership Fair, and by getting our ads on LinkedIn, Handshake, etc. All our recruiters that we have recruited will be attending the career college fairs to set up many on-campus interviews with the students that we believe that have the most potential to be a better fit in our company, as well as also we can get a feel, and that way that the employees that we're trying to recruit understand basically who we are, what we do, and get to know us to see if they'd fit in with us and if they'd want to work for us. We'd use the anticipatory socialization to show them on a daily day, basically at John Bosco, what we do. We'd explain more of the industry, exactly what positions there are, and exactly the benefits, and what basically how they fit in the company. And then our encounters when we have our select pool of candidates that we'd like to hire and get to know more and show John Bosco's culture company to, we will fly them out to our headquarters in California, where we will show them how life as an employee is, etc., etc. Exactly, show them the ropes of like what they do, how the day goes, what they will do, where they will live. Basically, the whole intern training program, management program when you first come for your first 2 months. We'll show them exactly what they'll do and how it will be. And then our Metaformers will make them finally feel like they're an employee at the John Bosco company, where basically when we come to every year at the end where we have our hiring appointment for new students, new employees, we have a dinner where we'll make them feel at company if they accept a job at John Bosco. At John Bosco, we use the effective model in decision making, and the decision making method we will use the participative decision making method, which means satisfaction of higher order needs, work satisfaction, motivation, productivity. So here at John Bosco, we will use the upper level manager when it comes to big time decision making, other known as workplace democracy. I know we do care about our employees' decisions and how they affect our opinions by, as we said, employees will work together with CEOs if they're on low on the totem pole to see exactly their opinions. But when it comes to major decision makings, for example, at John Bosco, we had a technical error with our plane where the plane model didn't work and the engines had to be remade. Here at John Bosco, we decided to have our CEOs and upper level management talk back to the social media because they had a better understanding of what was going on and the technical errors compared to where people lower in the totem had no idea what was wrong with the parts, and had no idea of the situation. So when it comes to bigger level decision making, when it comes to crisis management, we have our upper level management, CEO people who are in the corporate office have the higher say, take care of the business when it comes to serious critical situations that will affect the John-Bosco company. And when it comes to conflict management, John-Bosco uses the strategy compromise for conflict management. And compromise allows you to collaborate to reach a solution that could benefit you. So this is just one example, basically. This isn't really a conflict that happens at John-Bosco necessarily. This is more of a human management conflict. But sometimes we understand that everyone is human beings, and that some of our parties and our employees would like to work at home due to the situation they have with kids, etc. This is just one thing we compromise. If you get your work done from home, you're allowed to work at home. But the moment stuff starts changing up from work, and your work's not getting done, we will then have to compromise and have you come back into work some days and then work at home some days to make sure that everything is getting done. At John-Bosco, we want to have everyone getting their work done. And then at John-Bosco is the last thing we will talk about is our organizational change. John-Bosco will adapt to change by always having solutions using the method resistant to change, meaning we will come up with solutions to all the possible situations that could occur. We will have all the planned organizational change options already mapped out with our team, with technology always evolving in the aerospace and defense industry, as we've had to cooperate with many technical advances and mistakes with planes nowadays, with how planes are always mapping up with oil, fuel, etc., making sure you're the most high tech aerospace defense in case with missiles launched. We are always looking at how technology is evolving. If there is an organizational crisis, we will remain calm and let the upper management rely message to our low-level staff and media to make sure everyone is okay and that everyone understands what's going on. As in change management strategy and organizational change, communication, leadership, engagement, organizational alignment, change management strategy, change readiness and sustainment, vision, value and definition, and training support are all important in organizational change and crisis management when it comes to here at John-Bosco. Thank you for listening to my project, and I hope you guys enjoyed learning more about the John-Bosco Company. Thank you, and have a good day, and good luck on the rest of your finals.